Aloha, everyone.
Aloha.
It's great to have you here today on such a historic day as it relates to our ability to become energy secure and energy independent. There's going to be a conference committee held this afternoon. There's going to be a vote taken very soon about whether or not we're going to just stop talking about energy independence and security and really take the actions that are necessary to achieve energy independence and security. This is one of the key actions we can take, and that is to say no more. We're just not going to have any more fossil fuel plants built in the state of Hawaii, and that's going to send a message to a couple of places. It's going to send a message to the world that sustainability is not just rhetoric in Hawaii, it's real, and we're on that path. And it's going to send a message to people who want to invest in renewable energy, that this is the place to be because we have to have renewables because there won't be any more fossil fuel plants in Hawaii. I wanted to share with you, and I appreciate that so many of you came out today to be here on this historic occasion. I wanted to share with you how this idea first came about. It was last summer, how the idea for me came about. Last summer, I traveled with a group of people from Hawaii up to Golden, Colorado. And Golden is where the National Renewable Energy Lab is located. With me on that trip were all three PUC commissioners, the consumer advocate, the CEO of Hawaiian Electric, Maui Electric, the energy coordinators from the counties. We had about 40 people who were there. We had the head of the Senate and the House energy committees who were there as well. The first time we had all gathered like that to listen to the very best that our nation had to offer as far as knowledge and information and experience in our move toward energy independence and security. And I was talking with officials from Hawaiian Electric up there, and I said, you know, the one way we could really make clear that our direction was for real is if we just ban new fossil fuel plants in the state of Hawaii. And I thought the reaction was going to be very negative and a lot of pushback, and it didn't happen. And this person said, you know, there's probably a lot of truth in what you just said, and maybe it's something we should look at. And when I got that reaction, I knew that it was possible. Because if the utility in our state, the main utility, put on a big fight, I knew the likelihood was slim that we could achieve this historic action of no new fossil fuel plants. But when I got that kind of an acceptance, at least to discuss it some more, we pushed forward. And along with the Hawaii Clean Energy Initiative, and there's so many people involved in that effort from every segment of our community, they adopted this as the way we should go as well. And then in October, we signed a historic agreement with the Hawaiian Electric Company. And a part of that agreement covered many, many issues. But one of the issues it covered, and they signed, and they believe in, is no new fossil fuel plants in the state of Hawaii. So they have gone on record as supporting this move. Rarely is there a time that the legislature gets an issue handed to them with a ribbon around it, all tied up and ready to go. This is one of those issues, and it's not a small issue. Usually issues where everyone agrees are okay, they may have some impact, but this will have impact for generations to come. It will be the difference between whether or not our economy grows or whether it stays constricted. It'll make the difference between whether we keep billions of dollars here at home creating green jobs or whether we continue to spend billions of dollars a year to buy oil from foreign countries or foreign companies. It's a difference between us having a clean energy future, and that's why we've phrased it that way. We want a clean energy future, 70% clean energy by 2030. And if Jeff is right and we can do it in 10 years, I'm all on board with that too. Bottom line is the time for talking is over. The time for waiting for it to happen is over. This is I want to say our time, this is your time, the young people who are here in particular, because the impact will be greater on you than it is on us. I know the young people in our community, as they are all around the world, are committed not just to the economics of energy, but to the environmental impacts of the kind of energy you produce. And if there's anywhere in this world that should set the example, should put rhetoric into action, it's Hawaii. We should be the place that says to the world, we can do it. We can produce the energy we need and have the kind of economy we want without burning fossil fuels. I know we can do it. I'm here with you to call on the legislature to make this day historic. We can all look back and say, because we came out today, because our idea was sound, because it made economic sense, it made environmental sense, and it made energy security sense, we did the right thing today in the state of Hawaii. Thank you all for coming today and being a part of this historic day.